Change in the bowling, pacer being brought back. The bowler will have to be extra careful of the line he bowls to this field.
Couldn't find the gap and the fielder stops it easily.
Fielder placed at point.
That's a good lead. He's left that on a length.
What do you think about new teams like Afghanistan getting test status?
I think it's great for them. Small countries playing more and more cricket. Obviously, at this point of time, they're suited more for the shorter format. They've done well in recent short formats. They've got some radical players. They've got good spin bowlers, which I think takes their team to another level. But their recent performance in the longer format, not too impressive. Ireland got test status recently, and they were quite impressive against Pakistan. I think they've got great potential. They played in their hometown in Belfast, and they did quite well. They almost won the match at some point. Looking back, you had Bangladesh when they started.
Hit straight to the fielder.
Pacer introduced from the other end.
So coming back to our conversation, they were on the same levels. Today, they're a force to contend with. I think it's really good for the sport that more and more countries start participating and start showing their abilities on the biggest stage.
But do you think that they should be playing the stronger teams like India and Australia rather than weaker teams like West Indies and Zimbabwe?
It's interesting that you say West Indies being a smaller country, because if you look at a couple of generations ago, West Indies was a strength, was a power, with a team everybody feared, with their big, tall, fast bowlers and their calypso style batting. But I guess this is how cricket evolves over a period of time. You see teams that have been the most powerful and elite today struggling for dominance. And with regard to your question about whether they should start with teams who are right on the top of their cricket, I think that's the whole point of Test cricket, and I think it'll only show these smaller teams coming in how cricket is meant to be played at the highest level, and it's something they wouldn't normally see at their domestic circuits.
Slips in place.
Tapped back to the bowler.
Change in bowling here, spinner into the attack now. The bowler will have to be extra careful of the line he bowls to this field.
The fielder collects that one, hits straight to the fielder.
Fielder placed at point.
He has hit that straight to the fielder.
The bowler is bowling from his favorite end.
Couldn't find the gap and the fielder stops it easily. Tapped back to the bowler.
Good ball and a good lead.
Oh, shot, but only a single. That is huge appeal. Bowler thinks he's got the batsman, but the umpire thinks otherwise.